on. This is your Sunday picnic there. So yeah, again, brilliant fabrics throughout. £17.99 if you're a Freedom member with regards to these ones. And do bear in mind, it's extended delivery with these as well if you're wanting to get a hold of them. So yeah, that is the key thing. If you're wanting to add these into your basket, please do so. I'm just going to quickly grab the ruler from Natasha that she's been working with, because we have been flying out as well. So your Stripology ruler, of course you've got your different sizes Natasha's been sharing us with. As she says there, go as large as you can with these, and that's the key thing, because you are getting the benefit of your square, your large square within the extra large, so you're getting kind of two within one there. £31.48 is your price there, 416906. And of course you have got your other sizes with those as well. Natasha's still working with her bunting.
I love bunting, I can't help it.
You can't
well, no,
stop.
I mean, I've pressed them now and they just look so pretty.
Oh, don't they? Yeah.
And you see, I work with pre-made binding because I'm lazy. I mean, time efficient. And so I would just fold it over there and just sew along.
Love it.
Boom,
there
done,
you go.
I believe is
and
what they say.
And if you want your kind of your pom-pom braid as well, do check out Craft Yourself Silly. Bought some on one of their shows the other day as well. We might still have that available.
Ooh, nice.
Don't forget with those rulers as well. Oh, I haven't got them to hand. You've got your different sizes. So if you do want just your square, then you can get hold of that one as well. This is the one that we're talking about. Bring it up on the website to share with you. So yeah, whichever of those rulers you're going to go for, there they are. They're 5-star reviews, and of course they are all working in a different way. And your mini ruler, although it looks the same size on the screen there, because that's the joys of photography, then they are actually two different sizes, as you can see there. So yeah, whichever of those are different ones you're going for, you are investing wisely. And as I say, if you're going for your Stripology, go as large as you can, but do check out some of those square rulers as well. Natasha, when are we seeing you back again for more sewing?
Oh, do you want to know?
Go on,
okay, so next week Thursday, I've got some Tula Pink and I've got some Tanya Whelan, and then after that I've got a month off because of school holidays, and then I come back with a Cafe Facet one-day special with interviews with the man himself, the lot.
Hey, look forward to that one. Oh, that's going to be exciting. Tell you something else that's exciting. We've got Charmaine back again. Dolly Dimples, looking forward to this. Then we are kicking off a brand new one-day special with All and Create.
Hochanda News. We are excited to announce that our broadcast hours on Freeview have been extended to 10 p.m. each day. We know that many of you were missing our live shows in the evening, and we can't wait to see you there.
Hello, I'm Sue Trangmar and I started Daisy Chain Designs 20 years ago. At Daisy Chain Designs, we're passionate about sewing and quilting. We design projects that hopefully will inspire you to pick up your needle and thread and have a go. We have great fun in designing things from the very start, and then the end product is always very exciting when you actually see it made. So don't miss the Daisy Chain Design shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Matthew Palmer, professional artist with the SAA, the UK's largest and friendliest art community. The SAA exists to inform, encourage and inspire all who want to paint, and that's exactly what you'll learn to do with me as your teacher. As a self-taught artist of 30 years ago, I know the challenges of a white piece of paper and learning how to paint. But with me, Hochanda and the SAA, I'll show you how easy watercolour painting really is. I'm here on Hochanda because I want to show you my watercolour painting techniques, and I want to get you over that white paper fear and get you started and develop your watercolour painting. So whether you're a beginner or an advanced artist, I've got some fantastic watercolour techniques that will get you started and take you even further on your watercolour journey. So join me, Matthew Palmer, for my shows on Hochanda.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you will benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And you know the best bit, you can cancel any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you will also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom member discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Just look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 10,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being a part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm now going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
It's lovely because you have the special offers, don't you, that give you a nice discount off, sometimes up to 20%.
I don't have to worry about the postage. I can spend a £5 on something that I've seen as and when I've seen it, or I can spend 20 or 30 or 50 pounds, it doesn't matter.
I get special offers, I get special discounts, they tell me when everything's happening, so if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see? You could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no ongoing monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 88888. So don't forget, you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and a members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Well, hello everybody, a warm welcome. It is so nice to see Charmaine back and Dolly Dimples. And I was saying to Charmaine, just looking here, and I have missed the designs, and this instantly says Dolly Dimples. So can I introduce you to the fabulous lady behind Dolly Dimples? Oh, Charmaine, hello.
Fabulous, that's twice in one day. I've got fabulous.
Well, you are fabulous. And
thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Good to have you back. Well, yeah, it's lovely. All right. And I know this can come across and sound very cheesy.
Oh, here we go.
Cheese. As presenters, we get to know guests, and you guys become friends.
Yeah, oh,
and
definitely.
It definitely felt you coming back. Everyone was very excited and very happy to have you back.
And the kettle's always on here.
It is on.
always on. Always on.
All right, so Dolly Dimples back where you should be, at home here at Hochanda. I've got to say, Charmaine and Dolly Dimples have not disappointed, because today brought you a collection of the most beautiful figures. Now, sold out. This gives you an idea how busy it was. Sold out in under 10 minutes. But everything, if you are a fan of Dolly Dimples, you'll know, looking at the detail and the characters just leap from you with these stamps. They are amazing. So each one has their own personality. You should be paying for this collection £76.93. So the saving already is phenomenal. You're looking at that. Now, if you become a Freedom member, or if you are a Freedom member, the saving gets even better, £44.94 for all 7 of these absolutely fantastic stamps. You know, it works out £6.42 per set. They're supposed to be £10.99. You can see the quality that you get. I've just got one in my hands. I just want to show you a sense of scale on there. So that's the size of the stamp. These are not small stamps that you are getting. And if I show you some of the inspirations, here is the real crux of it, the nub of why you would want to invest in a stamp. So the stamps, you want to like the look of them and how you're going to use them. They work so well together. And what characters. You can change the hair, we can customize, you can come your own fashion designer with your colorways, but we can go from one very distinct look to a totally different one. Now, how beautiful is that? And it really allows you to appreciate the actual pose. This figure, she's very demure, she's got a beautiful dress on. Or, how about this? And now you start to get a sense of personality. So here, a bit funky. I would imagine this fabulous character, she might do a bit of yoga, maybe?
No.
No? Okay. No, maybe not. Maybe not. All right. But Charmaine's like, no.
Not in my world.
Okay. Well, how about here? I mean, the inspirations are phenomenal. What about this? Now this is interesting. I know this is one aspect that Charmaine, what she loves to do is layer up. So decoupage up, bring those characters to life, building up a little bit of the scene. So as I'm going through here, is this something you could imagine doing? Would you like to have some fun? Is this a range that's captured your imagination? I mean, for $44.94 to get the set of Here Come the Girls. I love it. Here Come the Girls, indeed. But they are fantastic. They have their own personality going through. That is seriously cool. And I've got to mention the design team because they've done such a fabulous job here. What about this one? Oh, come on.
That's from Emma Blake.
I love that. So the set's incredible. We're going to be playing with this. Now, I've got to tell you that it is on a slight extended delivery, and I really want to stress slight because you're only waiting till Monday for everything to get sent out to you. So it's the 20th on Monday. Already a third of the extended delivery has gone, and we are busy. And we should be busy because, all right, should we play a little game as we go through? And that's a beautiful shot there from Jimmy, and I love that inspiration. Let's just start having a little look. And I know I'm going to bring you here to help me out now, Charmaine.
Yep.
We can start talking about personalities. Let's start with this fabulous. I'm
Sue.
sorry. Is it Sue? Thank
Sue.
you. You're going to have to help me out with names. So, Sue, describe Sue to me.
Sue, she's sassy,
Yeah.
she knows what she's doing, she's got a goal in life, but she's also there for other people as well. I would say she's a hippie chick.
Yeah. What's she use with the net? What does she do with the net?
She's catching the butterflies.
Oh, of course.
How
Catching the butterflies.
can you not know that she is the butterfly
I didn't know
catcher?
whether she was
she's
going
into
scrumping.
nature.
Oh, okay.
She's into nature. She's a bit of a storyteller.
Ah, okay.
She's
I already
a bit of an
love Sue.
artist
I
too.
love
She's
Sue.
awesome, is Sue.
Okay,
Yes.
so there's Sue. Now, you can just see, and Charmaine could have talked more about Sue, so you see the amount of effort that goes into bringing each one of these to life. Who's this?
Caroline.
There's character.
Now, Caroline, she is a Scottish bird.
Oh, yes.
She's, she could be stirred, but she's got a heart of gold.
Oh.
She's passionate.
Yeah.
But if you get on the bad side of her,
You know about it.
you will know about it.
All
Yes,
right, so that's our
definitely.
Caroline. So we've met Sue and Caroline. Who's this?
Now, this is Anne-Marie.
Uh-huh.
She's our resident artist.
Oh.
She's like my big sister. I
Yeah.
was going to say little sister.
Okay.
We'll stick on a par because we're equal
We're
ages. We're sisters.
Yeah.
Sisters from another mother.
Okay.
And
Sisters
she's-
from another mister.
But she's also a bit of a tomboy.
Oh, okay.
A bit of a tomboy.
Oh. Now, we've got to pause for a minute for Anne-Marie, because I think Anne-Marie has sent in a picture as well. We're
Yes,
going to be seeing
yes,
that.
yes.
We'll show that a bit later on, okay? So we are going to be showing that. Let's come down here. Who's this?
Now, could get shot down in flames. This is Christina. Now, Christina, she likes the matching handbags and hair, handbags and them things that go on your noggin.
Oh, the hats?
Yeah, matching handbags
Yeah,
and hats.
hats.
Handbags
Oh,
and hats. Yeah, that's
yeah.
it. And the matching shoes. She's a pretty lady, likes to have her nails done.
I would imagine she likes to go to the races on occasion.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm getting
she's
there
a
now.
classy lady.
Yeah, she is classy.
Classy lady.
And who's this?
And then we have got Princess Louisa.
Oh.
And of course, that
Yeah.
would be her husband sat there as well.
Oh.
She just needs to give him a quick kiss now and again,
Yeah.
so he turns into the prince.
Oh, there's the husband. Oh.
That's the husband there.
Okay.
So
Nice.
Princess Louisa, she's a little bit wacky and out there, but again, got a heart of gold and absolutely adores playing with bits and pieces in the crafty stuff.
Who's there?
And then we have Pamela. Well, Pamela you've actually met.
Okay.
Pamela's been here before. So
Right.
Pamela is Pam McGee.
Oh, okay.
Or Mackie.
Yeah.
And she's from, not Glasgow way, but...
Edinburgh?
No, but more sort of...
Aberdeen?
No.
Dundee?
Keep going, down further.
Skye?
Newcastle way.
Oh, Newcastle.
That sort of area.
Oh, okay. All right, Newcastle.
So she's another sassy lady with attitude as well.
Nice.
Likes to go running and likes to cycle.
Cycle.
And definitely loves a massage.
Oh, there you go.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't like a
Who
massage?
doesn't?
And what about here?
And then we've got the lovely Sam.
Sam.
And you've met Sam before as well.
Oh, it's nice that I get to meet the whole
Sam's been
gang.
Sam's been here before
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
So Sam is She's lovely. She's very family oriented. I can't even say the word.
Orientated?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Thank you for that one. And she's an artist too, and her daughter's a very good artist. You know, picture perfect.
We've
artist.
met the whole gang.
You have?
And you get to go take the whole gang home and start creating up. Oh, now we're up to 40% of the stock. Okay, let me just show you. We're going to have some fun this hour. So I know Charmaine always says bring your sense of humour whenever she's on. So we will be having some fun. But what I've got and the inspirations are great. When you see these, and I'm kind of seeing it from a cross perspective, I would love to be using these and crafting with the ladies. So when you see the characters that you're able to create, I think a lot of people are going to get excited about it. And so many different looks that you can achieve, but they are real characters, and that's the core. So I've got to show you one more because I know we have to move on, but look at this. This is, who did this? Sue. This is incredible.
And of course, Sue had to be on the front cover.
Oh, I love that. So a beautiful inspiration there from Sue. Okay, let's talk seriously now, because we are busy for this. It's on extended delivery, but when we say extended delivery, we're only talking Monday, so it doesn't, the extended delivery, you don't even have to worry about it. It's going to be dispatched on Monday. You are getting such a lovely array of characters that you can then go in any direction. This is what makes Dolly Dimples so special. It's the individual personality that's injected to all the designs. Now, if you do want to go for the options individually, they're at the bottom of your screen, but the value, the 27, or if you're a Freedom member, the £31.99 saving is in the bundle. So if your budget can stretch, and if you're a Freedom member, take advantage of that price. £44.94, you're getting everything, and I promise you are going to have fun with these. 835-510, your item number. I love it putting them together. And that's the thing, when you start putting them together or use them individually, I think these are characters, and Charmaine, I don't want to, it's not my place to say this, but I can imagine that this is a world that's only going to grow.
Yeah, as you know from past experiences, the products that I bring out are designed to mix and match with each other. So when I was here a couple of weeks ago, we had the butterflies and the kimono girls.
I remember. Kimono girls were great.
Oh, they're cool.
I like that.
And the butterflies are obviously mixed in with these as well, so they'll go with those characters as well. And when you see the picture that Anne-Marie's emailed in...
Oh, should we show it now? We've got it here.
Brilliant.
Actually, we've got that.
Okay,
wow.
So what you've got there is the dress off of, I think it's off of Sam. If I remember rightly, let me just check. Yeah. So you've got the bottom of the dress off of Sam, and she's done it a few times and coloured it in, and obviously cut it out, and then she's drawn in the leaves onto some black card. But the centrepiece is something that's coming into in a couple of weeks' time with Karen.
Very, very, very clever. I would never have thought to do that.
Yeah, it mixes with each other, so you're not just sat on your stash, you can mix it in with all the other bits and pieces as well.
It's Anne-Marie, right?
Yeah, that's Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie, how you saw that, and this is what I love about crafting, because we're all going to see something different. That is inspired. I think that's great, and thank you so much for emailing in. Okay, got a few more things to share with you, and then I promise we're going to get to Charmaine and we're going to start having a play. Okay, this is another thing that I really associate with Charmaine is beautiful papers and decoupage kits. So you've got these wonderful decoupage kits, $14.99 for your Dolly Dimples, Here Comes the Girls paper kits. So you're getting your decoupage templates, you're getting your mini flowers, your papers, and your cream card. When you see an inspiration decoupaged up, it suddenly takes it to that next level. Let me just show you an example. I mean, how good does that look?
Why, thank you.
It looks absolutely fantastic. But you are getting a full kit in here, so you've got papers as well that you are getting. And I am right in saying we're getting the papers too, Charmaine, that we're seeing in front.
Yeah, you get backing papers, you've got 14 backing papers, you've got 180 of the mini flowers, which match it perfectly. And you get there's a one I struggle with. 5 plus 1. Thank you. Sheets of 300 GSM card, which the template takes 2 sheets if you want to do a back and front. So you've got enough to make 3 of the castle templates that I made in the previous show.
That
They're cool,
paper.
aren't they?
Oh, it's amazing. And then you've got your flowers in here as well, so you can fussy cut those out. And I know you do, when it comes to anything that you're going to do fussy cutting, you always design it to make it easy to cut out.
Oh yeah, don't do it complicated.
No, love that. All right, got news. We've had a sellout. I'm afraid that the decoupage kit has sold out. We are able to bring it back on extended delivery. Again, exactly the same as the Here Come the Girls stamp set. You're only waiting till Monday for it to be sent out. So, I mean, come on, that's hardly anything. $14.99 your price, 162-642 your item number. It just gives Charmaine a bit of time to do the packing, because Charmaine...
Sarah will be printing now.
Yeah, Sarah's printing.
Sarah's printing.
You're
My
going to be
daughter.
packing.
It's
Okay.
me and my daughter. She'll be printing.
Family
As soon
run
as I get
business.
back, I'm packing. Don't want to pack. I
But
want to
this
play.
is what you're going to be busy.
Yeah.
You're going to be busy, and I love that. though.
Thank you, everybody out there.
Okay.
That's
Now
sorting
you're
us
also
with
getting the template for the tunnel card too, and that's something I
Yes.
wanted to point out. Look at this.
You can make that up as many
That's-
times as you want, and you can make to sell with any of our products as well.
That's really cool. So you are getting that template to make your tunnel card, which you can use with your papers as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we're just going to tell you very quickly, we've got a happy hour to share with you, and then we're going to get to demonstration. So happy hour. Having a little look at these. Ooh. Now, these are handmade cast paper daisies. $9.99, you are getting 100 assorted handmade cast paper daisies. So what it looks like it's been moulded like clay, but it's so light in here as well.
Yeah, and you can colour tint them. You can spray them with water, with them being a paper format. You can
Yeah.
spray them with water and manipulate the shape of them. So the ones that are on the samples on the paper kits there in front of you, I've been sprayed. No, I've painted them with gesso,
Yeah.
and then I've gone in with some. I can't remember what they're called now. Fancy paints that Lynette Jasper does. I can't remember the powders. These
Oh, yeah, the
explosion powders.
explosion powders, yeah.
Explosion
Yeah,
powders
yeah.
over the top of them to colour tint them. So
Okay.
some are coloured and some are left alone. So you can change the colour and you can manipulate the shape with water.
Do you know, it's lovely just having you back, and Lynette as well.
Yeah.
Coming here at Hochanda. We're happy days. So, okay, that's your happy hour. You're saving £10, 806-557 your item number. Busy for our happy hour. Do take advantage. I mean, they are stunning. So we're going to go to our website now, so we head to demonstration. Best way to shop if you do want to avoid the queues, because I think we will be having queues this hour on the phone line. So if you do have access to the internet, just hochanda.com, or what I personally do, I don't use the internet, I'll use the app and shop that way, but you can get ahead and you can see everything on the show. All right, we're going to get to our first demonstration. Charmaine, we're 15 minutes into the show. The extended delivery, it is worth an ooh. Half the stock's gone.
Oh my God.
I know, yeah, see?
I'm
That's
going to be working all weekend. That's no sleep.
You're going to be busy.
Lots of caffeine.
Oh. So what we're
Caffeine.
going to do for our demo?
I'm going to cry. Don't want to work.
Happy tears, happy tears.
I like crafting. Don't like packing. Oh, bless. Right, so this is where I left off, Yanis, from the previous show, because I didn't have enough time, because you know me, I'm slow.
Okay.
So this is where I left off. So if you haven't seen it, don't obviously go back and look, but I'll explain what I've done. I've stamped the girls, I've masked the girls, so I've done them in a row. Then I did it in old-fashioned, here's one I made earlier.
Yeah.
So then I went in with the oxides and colour tinted. Yes, I went over the girls, but I did do the facial tones first, only for preference. And this inspiration was taken from the Anne-Marie's one, which is on the easel there next to you,
Okay.
Yanis. If you can show that when you get a chance.
Yeah. Here we go.
And
Is that one?
I thought I'd do it a little bit different. Instead of colouring them in and cutting them out
Yeah.
like Anne-Marie's done there. And you see how
Okay.
some of them have got dark faces and red faces
Yeah.
and pink faces and stuff. All she's done is she's gone over the top of it with an alcoholing and toned it down. But even the one with the red face on there looks really cool. It's,
Do you know what they look?
so different.
They look like they're in a disco.
Yes,
And you've got all the lights
with them
all
lights and
bouncing
things.
around,
Yeah. Before the lights go on and you go, ooh.
Yeah.
But so I thought I'll try this, but I'll try it in a different way, so it's not a total copy of Anne-Marie's, and just use it as inspiration. So I thought what I'll do is I'll stamp the girls. So I stamped them all out, I masked them all off, which I did in the previous hour that was on at 1 o'clock show, and I coloured in the faces and the legs and things, or little bits that I could do. And then I've gone in with water over the top to make the background go all wiggly wiggler. That's my technical name for it. And now what I'm done, I've already started with these ones here, and I've gone round the outside edge. So this is where I got to. So I won't complete it all, but you'll get, you know, an insight to how I was doing it. So I've taken a pencil, and you could, if you'd laid them in the stamp press and you'd left your stamps in there and you were only doing one at a time, you could overstamp back over if you wanted. But I quite like going in with a pencil, a blue pencil. I don't particularly like black. I think that's from college years. I think blue, I was always taught grey, but I don't particularly like grey because it's a bit boring. So I'm going in with a blue pencil and I'm going over the actual line art.
Right.
And it would be better if my pencil was sharp, but it's not.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter. So I go over that,
Yeah.
which also helps when you're doing like shadowing as well over the top of it, because I'm going to go in with the paint. And this to me is something that you can do if you're not confident with colouring in, but you do want to have that pop of colour. You can do this with kids because you're just rubbing the ink over the top of it, and kids are even better than we are as adults at doing things like this. So I'm following the artwork, the line art, with a pencil, and then if I just finish that little bit and I'll jump to the next stage. That makes sense. So I did promise that I would carry on where I left off. So you can see that that bit's starting to, you know, come together.
Yeah.
And then if I go to jump to the hair, let me take that away. If I jump to the hair, hair, and as soon as you add that bit of pencil around there, this is nothing technical that, you know, nobody could...
Everyone can do.
Yeah, everybody can do. That's the words. Thank you. So I'm going round and I have to move it around. Sorry if it's making you feel a bit seasick with me doing that, because I have to work where it's comfortable for me.
Do you know what's nice though, Charmaine, watching you work with this, that you can kind of see a lot of your own friends in the personality. So if you wanted to make a card or an inspiration, you pick the kind of the character that fits maybe the friend you're making the inspiration for.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
yeah.
if it's like if I wanted to do a birthday card, I've done this before with other ones, and I wanted to do like blue hair, that'd be ideal for my daughter. And there is so many people out there that have, well, mine was meant to be blue, but it didn't quite work that way. Thought that have, you know, wacky hair colours now. We don't just go for the boring brown and boring blonde and the boring brunette. It's now wacky purple, pink and green, isn't it? So you can colour tint things like that. You can...
Well, Ross, our producer, went for a blue rinse on his hair.
Yes, I was hearing that.
No, that was
on
just
it.
his chest.
Chest. Oh, I've just remembered. I forgot. As I was entering the building today, all I'm going to say, Yanis, is rah. And ginger really suits you.
Thank you very much.
And I won't say any more.
Do look out, because we're getting set for some exciting times here at Hochanda. So in the next few weeks, that will make sense. We'll play that again. I had to cross. So where Hochanda's set, we have we're very lucky. We've got lots of lovely fields around us. And what Charmaine was just alluding to, I was dressed up for a promo, and we had to cross a big road to get to this field. And literally everyone going by, trucks and cars, were all hooting me. And it just happened to go at a time when there was no break in the road to cross. Like, it was 5 minutes standing there getting hooted at. But yeah, that's going to come in the future.
So you telling me that nobody hoots at you, other than when you
dressed up,
go really ginger?
Yeah. When you see
I totally forgot about that. Yeah, so we could colour these in with, you know, lots of vibrant red ginger hair.
Yeah, well, you can go any direction you like. So, and that's the beauty of it. So you can change the hair colour. You can obviously work on alcohol markers. Is something I know a lot of people. We have our alcohol markers. Great projects if you do want to use your alcohol markers.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing that with some other ones as well, and some of the samples that are there. So all I'm doing now is I've used pencil on the lips. I'm using pencil just on the eye colour, and I've just gone and this is a great goofy for me. I've gone and coloured the white bit instead of the bit that should be blue.
Oh,
so.
Do you know, it looks like she's got sort of emo makeup, you know, a bit rock chick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's wearing them weird contact lenses. I suppose that's the other thing that you can do. I mean, it's like I said earlier, you can go Halloweenish. So what I'm going to do with that one is I'm going to take my gel pen and get rid of that. So, of course, I could have gone in with some white paint, but gel pen sat there.
All right.
So we'll get rid of the boo-boo.
Okay.
I do not throw anything in the bin.
No.
You know,
Well,
you can fix things.
There's always a crafty solution. That's the joy of crafting.
Well, I'm not perfect, so I never confess to be master of none. So gone in there, and I suppose it would be better if you wait for it to dry. And I take my gel pen now, and then we'll give it some random highlights. Give her, sorry Sue, sweetie. So we'll give her some random highlights. There's no rhyme nor reason to where I'm putting this. It's just random little squiggles. With it having the oxides on, I had to make sure that that was dry, because you can see with the oxides being there and being, you know, really dense, that they're sinking into it. It's like putting on a chalk paint. So I'd sometimes have to go back over the top, but you really have to make sure that this is wet. This is what got me into trouble last time about the ball things. So just add some random highlights in there, and I'm actually using less products than majority time that I would use, because it's a gel pen, a white gel pen, a few oxides. I think I used either 3 or 4 oxides, and a blue pencil. I've used a pink pencil on the lips, and to be honest, you could get away with that. You can add more colour if you wanted, but if I stick with those, and a blue, what's it called? A watercolour pencil. Watercolour pencil, thank you. See, should really know the names of my products, shouldn't I? So I've sprayed a little bit of water on the counter. I've rolled my paintbrush in it, and then I'm rolling off so I haven't got too much water on there. And now if I go round the outside edge, that sounds like a song. Round the outside, round the outside.
I think there's a certain rapper.
No, it's not a rapper, is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Eminem.
No, I was thinking of Buffalo Girls.
Oh, okay. We went different route.
Yeah, we could have gone that one as well. I've missed the bow off the other side, but I can do that later. So all I'm doing now is I'm just going to feather that paint out, and it's a little bit like a dusting motion that I'm using, just around in circles and dusting motion.
Okay.
As I say, you don't need to do any. You don't have to be an artist.
No fancy techniques.
To do that. No, we don't do fancy techniques here. Not when I'm in the building. So around the edge, and then I do exactly the same on the other bits, and avoid that water. So do the same down by your legs. So light pressure on this. So if you don't know what light pressure is, because it's hard to tell some of the light pressure, move your pencil further back, and then you've got less chance. So if you work like this, you've got light pressure, you're not putting too much on. If you go in close and personal with it, you're going to get darker. I know what pressure I need. So whereas when I get asked these questions, that's the only way I can describe how to do your pressure. And then I'm just going to scribble underneath the feet.
Okay.
There we go. So I'll go around the outside edge, feather it out.
As we're doing this, I've got to tell you, we are extremely busy for our set of 7 Here Comes the Girls A6 stamps. You are getting all 7 characters. They sold out in less than 10 minutes in the first show. We are approaching 60% of the extended delivery. You really do not have to wait long for these. They're going to be dispatched on Monday, but look at the characters that you are getting. Each one has their own distinct personality. Beautiful, beautiful detail in there, and it's so nice to see viewers who are taking on Freedom membership taking advantage of the savings, because as a Freedom member, $44.94, you are getting the saving. You don't have to worry about your P&P, and it works out £6.42 per individual stamp. As opposed to, I think they're $10.99 outside of the savings. So it is a great set, and what we're seeing now is just one of, it's inspired Charmaine's inspiration that she's sharing with you now. Okay.
So the paper kit work perfectly in conjunction with these as well. So if I want to pull the papers into it, I can do. If you don't want to do them as solid decoupage layers, as you know, we give you extras in there so that you can do a decoupage and do a flat piece as well. So you can mix and match them all together, and of course you could do the castle, which is a template, and mix that as well. So that's what I try to do, is things that will mix and match with each other. And I'm trying to not put too many products on, so you can limit yourself to your favourite little bits and pieces.
Speaking of mixing and matching, we had a message from Norma. Norma, thank you so much. Was it Norma? Norma Ann, sorry. Norma Ann was just asking that will there be more characters in the future, and would it be possible for some of them to be male as well? What do you reckon?
Could be. Keep
Could
getting
be.
asked for men.
Well, you need to add some.
I like the girls.
Well, we've got
the
some.
girls.
We got inspiration. I've got an idea.
Yeah.
Jack, could you come here for a second, buddy? If we could stand, if you could just stand. I know you can't come on set, but maybe if we can
Why
get
not?
a little shot. I'm going to give you some inspiration, just something to take with you. Maybe if you can stand around about there, Jack, we'll try and get a picture of you. I'll tell you why, just because you might see. So this is floor manager Jack.
So I need a Jack.
There we go.
Okay.
Tracy in the background getting set for a one-day special. There you go. What about someone like Jack, maybe?
So I
adding
need
to it?
Jack, I need Janice.
Jack. You've got Jimmy. We've got Ross. I think there's some great guys. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate that. He said he wants to be with his broom, though.
With his broom?
With his broom. He's very proud of his broom.
That could be arranged. I quite like,
Jack,
men holding brooms.
he's very proud of the fact he's had that broom for his entire working life. He's changed the handle and the head multiple times, but it's been the same broom. It's not only fools and horses joke, isn't it? Yeah.
Like the 4 candles.
Yeah. 4 candles as well, yeah.
Oh, I love that one. Oh. Okay. Right, so I'm just going round and round in circles, exactly the same. I've not even drawn round that one. I'm using the paint that's already on my brush to bring it round. So same technique, and then adding in a little bit of white pen to wherever I decide that I want to do my white pen. Just check that it's not getting gummed up in there. And if you wanted to add colours, then you can go in and add colours. So if I jump to the next one,
yeah, okay.
Look at me with a fistful of goodies, and I'm just going to put some lips on her. There we go, the nice little lips, so you don't need a lot. And I'll put some lips on Louisa there. There we go.
One thing I'm noticing, I'm looking at you as you're working on this, and you've got a smile on your face.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you
because I
enjoy
love
it.
them.
Because
I
that's
love
the thing.
them.
As
It's
projects
because I'm
go-
working with you,
Well,
Yanis.
it's not. It's because you're working with the fantastic girls. But genuinely, as projects go, stamp them out, and they're just going to be so much fun to start decorating.
Yeah, well, the first thing that I do, as you know, is I stamp out my stamps and I make masks.
Yeah.
And then I play around with them, and then I'll stamp them, cut them out, and then I'll jig. Once they're cut out, I jig around with them. So I'll move around with my bits and pieces, and then I'll think, oh, I'll add one here and add one there, and give things stamp. So even though a stamp, a lot of the time people do it as a flat project, I much prefer adding depth, bit of glossy accents on, some micro beads, things like that, just to give it a bit of quirkiness, bit of background material. So I'm going to use the paint that's on my paintbrush now, and I'm just going to scribble over that bit there and just add a little bit of colour to the bottom. And you don't have to, now I've obviously run out, you don't have to put too much on with what I'm doing, and you can just have fun with them.
And it's nice. Do you know what? It's so nice here at Hochanda as well, and we're very fortunate
Excuse me.
that we do allow the time to enjoy the crafting, and that's what we're seeing here. It's just nice that you get to. We're not trying to rush you or anything like that. Giving you the space to do a bit of crafting, enjoy.
Yeah, I can't do things so fast, can I? It's amazing. You say, right, you've got 5 minutes to go, and I'm going, is that all I've done? I'm done. No, I do Facebook Lives, and I can do things from start to finish on there and take times. But here we've got time to play. We're coming up. We've got great inspiration from the girls there, and I just really enjoy crafting and doing things that are simple that anybody else can do. So I'm just going with a line art here and just spreading that about and not using too many products there.
That's very effective. Now
How's
just
it
putting
looking?
the shadow, looking great. You really get a sense of dimension on that dress and the shadow you just put in.
You know the word that I use. I don't say dimension, I say dimension.
You get dimension.
I'm just terrible with my words. But yeah, it just it brings them a little bit more to life just by adding little bits to it. So I've gone in with the pencil first, which gives you that harsh line, the solid line. And then I'm going in, if there's too much colour, I'll just work it back into the paint that's already there, and it'll kind of just disappear in there. Less is definitely more when it comes to doing something like this. But you can just add a little bit more water. So very, very simple technique. It's nothing that hasn't been done before because, well, I've done this when I was at college many years ago. Oh, no, when I was 18, like 2 years ago.
A couple of years back.
Hey, what do you mean, few years? You can fall out with somebody really easy, Yanis. Great to be get back, but I've fallen out with you already. So I'm going to leave that as it is, because otherwise I'm going back over the same techniques again.
Lovely.
And I'm going to move on to something else if you want to do.
I do. Well, one thing I do want to share with you, and you're going to like this, Charmaine. We've
Yep.
got some pictures in. Denise has sent in some
wonderful.
pictures. The kimono girls.
Oh, the kimono girls, that's
Wow.
beautiful, Denise.
They're awesome.
I like the white edge on it, or
Now,
cream edge.
She's already ordered the Here Comes the Girls too, so
Oh.
obviously a big fan of Dolly Dimples. And I love, look, should I tell you the best part of this, Denise? And thank you so much for emailing and showing. I know we showcase you can make cards, scrapbooking, but Denise, just putting a frame around her work, and that is beautiful original artwork that you can hang in your home. Isn't that lovely? And it shows how the collection, putting them all together. I was a big fan of the Kimono Girls, and I'm also a massive fan of Here Comes the Girls, because you're getting 7 individual characters. Where Charmaine is so good and Dolly Dimples is so good. You know, one thing we haven't even talked about, and I apologise, is the Freedom, the Flexi price. So let's have a look at that. As a Freedom member, you're getting a saving. So Freedom member, $44.94. But today, you can split that price in half. $22.47. We send everything out to you. You get all the characters. Look at the detail, the personalities, the facial expressions that you are getting with these fantastic characters. The fact that they've got one of the characters, she has her Prince Charming in frog form, around with him. I love the hats, the attention, the print on the dresses, the dimension that you get, the stockings, all these elements to really build up and create something. And they are absolute showstoppers. What's also good, when they arrive, so you will be getting, and this is the packaging, Charmaine, so you've already got that inspiration to, if you're thinking about guidance with regard to colours, this is just your starting point. But then obviously you can change it around, because she doesn't have to have blonde hair, as you're seeing here, but it's a nice way for initially to get you going and try playing around. I really like these. I like these a lot. And where you start to see the benefit, they're great standalone, but then equally, and as Charmaine was showing in a demonstration, when you start putting them together, they work, they complement each other wonderfully. So let's think about this. I'm going to hold up some inspirations. So, yep, you can absolutely work with them by themselves. So how about that? Isn't that a cute little inspiration? Showing this there. Isn't that nice? It's a little butterfly. Oh, there we go. Very, very cute, right? So that's one way to work with them. Or, if I pop it down, then, yeah. So now think about your journals, your scrapbooks, techniques behind, all the techniques you've seen Charmaine, Lou Withers maybe sharing with you. Take all those techniques and just have the characters as your real focal points. But working well, and something else I want to point out. So the butterfly here, previous release from Dolly Dimples and Charmaine, and whenever Dolly Dimples and Charmaine bring you anything, they're always considering what else they have in the range to make sure everything works together. You can go, well, this is nice. This has got a fairy tale type feel to it, but the characters are phenomenal. So large mixed media pieces. Imagine doing something like that. So you've got maybe some MDF at home, MDF shape, and you're looking for the right project to bring it to life. Or a bit steampunk here. That's nice. Now here, changing the feel, she looks a bit more like an adventurer going out. Or if you want to go for the fairy tale look. But you see how everything I'm holding up, it looks so different. And that is a massive compliment to the actual design that you are getting. Look at that. Look, this is a really, really nice range. So things to point out. Let's take care of some housekeeping. You have got access to the flexi payments. So whether you're a Freedom member or not, you can take advantage of those flexi payments. There's a £27 saving on the set. You should be paying for all 7 of these stamps. You should be paying £76.93. And you, as crafters, we can appreciate that's what you should be paying. So it's $10.99 a set. That is standard for an A6 stamp set. Standard. So we know that that is a genuine retail price. So when Charmaine comes here and she offers it to you. I mean, that freedom price is incredible, $31.99. And the best part of shopping with Hochanda is we do afford you those flexi payments, so you're splitting the price in half. $22.47 today. So we're really not breaking the bank, and you are getting the complete collection. You're getting all of these. 70% of the stock has gone. We are busy. That's your extended delivery, and this is Charmaine's last live hour this hour. I've got to tell you, we're going to play a game. What's going to go, the stock or the clock? Because I don't know if the stock will last the remainder of the hour. It might not, but either way, do not miss out on this fantastic set. 835-510 item number 2247, your first flexi payment, and you can see the inspirations here. That is the kind of thing that you could be doing. Now, if you're looking for any reason to get hold of this set, how incredible is that? Okay, right, we've got to move on. I really wanted, I could spend hours just showing you all of these. Now, we've got a set for you. This sold out earlier on, but it is back on extended delivery. Once again, you do not have to wait long, so it's going to be dispatched on Monday, along with the Here Comes the Girl stamp set, which sold out, and that's on extended delivery and will be dispatched on Monday. Look, Monday, it's a few days to wait. You've got your decoupage papers, so let me just show you here. So all the characters, but obviously we've got multiple designs that we can be decoupaging. Just seeing that there. All the elements. Oh. Do you know what it is? That normally you'd like lick your finger, but we don't do that now. Okay, there we go. Those are the characters. Let me just straighten those up. So you've got all the papers, the decoupage papers going through. You've also got the template to create this fantastic tunnel card, which you can see there. So three-dimensional card. That's awesome. So you have your template to make that, so it gives you the tools to make that consistently, and how great with the characters. So put all the characters around, just a few of those characters. You've also got papers, so these are your backing papers, and this is something Charmaine and Dolly Dimples excel at. Now look at that. They are incredible. You're getting 14 of the backing papers, and you're even within the backing papers getting the flowers in there as well that you can fussy cut out. So 180 flowers. So all of that included for $14.99. So think about how much, and I've seen decoupage before. How much would you pay just for one decoupage sheet? 80p, I think.
It's
I
a
love
good
that.
service.
Charmaine's like, 80p, that's it. And it's true, we know this as crafters. So when you consider how many elements we are getting for $14.99. It is sold out, back on extended delivery, 162642, your item number there. We've also got happy hour just to share with you very quickly before we head back to Charmaine. This has been incredibly popular, our happy hour. Look at this. You're getting all 100, just straighten those up there, 10 of each colour. Now these are your handmade cast paper daisies. So let's just pick up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up just a few to show you. I won't be able to squeeze all 10 onto my hand, but I mean, they are stunning. So they are cast paper daisies. You can tint them as well, so you can tint them further. But imagine putting those onto a project. They're beautiful for $9.99, and they are handmade cast paper daisies as well. So you imagine typically, if you anything that's handmade, the labour and time that's gone into making these. Let me just show. Oh, we've got an example actually. I'll just lift this up and show you the difference. Just adding those makes a huge difference actually, and because you've got the different colour tones, you can change them around. And also because they're paper, they're light as well. $9.99 at your price, saving £10, 806-557, your item number. Very quickly, I just wanted to share with you our 7-day savers. They launched on Sunday at 8 a.m. So you've still got a few days left with your 7-day savers, and there are some goodies on there. So we've got assorted papers there, $9.99, a big saving on those. And we've also got, oh, this is interesting, your grey board sheets. Now, they would be great, the grey board sheets with the stamps, the Here Come the Girl stamps. Think about the projects and inspirations that you could make. $14.99, it's 2,300 micron for their, so the actual weight of there. You've also got paper pads in there, you've got threads, you've got fabric, lots and lots to enjoy, and also stamps with your, oh, jumbo tape. Now this is something you've seen that Charmaine loves to decoupage up, so that jumbo reel, and it is absolutely huge, $9.99. I don't know if, Jack, there's a jumbo, $9.99 for the jumbo reel. There's 7-day savers. I tell you why, Jack's on it, our floor manager. I'm going to show it to you physically. I'm going to hold it up because it is huge and you have to see it. So at some point this hour, I will show that to you. It's 40 meters. Well, this is a good example. Charmaine, can you just show your tape to everyone? And we'll have a little. Do you remember that Crocodile Dundee?
Yeah. Is it going to be a big knife?
I was going to say that's not a jumbo reel. Now, Charmaine, show yours to the camera. There you go. That's one reel.
$3.99.
Well, $9.99. Now that's a jumbo reel. You know me, Charmaine. I don't like to brag.
You got a big one.
Well, it is. There we go. Don't like to brag. Okay, so let's get back to our demonstration with Charmaine. But honestly, that's a great deal for paper crafters. 7-day savers. You ready to catch? Oh, it does work beautifully as a frisbee as well. Okay.
That is huge. Right. Okay. While you've been doing the do, I've been doing the do. So I've taken one piece of paper. So this is one of the backing papers, and I've chopped it.
Yeah.
I've taken a sheet of card, which is in the paper pack, but we've also got 50 sheets on as well.
Okay.
So I've taken that, I've folded that in half, and I've cut just under half to go as a matted and layered piece on yon card. Make sure it's the right way around. It's going to go that way. So I've moved that to one side. So I've got another piece for later. And then what I've done is I've started fussy cutting. So I've built up a decoupage and I've still got a flat layer as well to use on something else. And I've gone in with my knife and I've wiggled around here and here and here. And I'm going to flip that up. And then I've come round this area, move it round, down here, down there, down there, down, down, and around. You don't have to do this, it's just I wanted to. So I'm going to lift that up and I'm going to lift my flap up. So here we go. Then with my decoupage, as you know, it doesn't have that blue on, but I thought my pen was there, my paper. I'm a fiddler. So I've added a little bit to that as well, and I'll go back in and finish it off, but give you a general idea of where I'm going with this. I'm going to slot that in there, so this piece comes over the top and she sits in. So this is the decoupage. So of course, if you didn't want to do the decoupage, you could do, let me just grab a tag, you could do one of the stamps if you didn't want to do the paper side. So this is one of the things that I like to do. Is if you're a stamper, then you like stamps. If you're a paper crafter, you like paper, but you can have a bit of both. So I could have a stamped image and I could slot her in. So this is one that I've done on a tag, and I can pop her in there. Maybe not those colours, maybe I should have gone for a different one, but I can pop her in and do that across the top. But we're going to stick with the decoupage for now, because I don't think I've used the decoupage, but I have used the papers. So I pop that in there. So straight away, that's just less than half a sheet. I can curve this over. I can take my silly glue, and I can pop a little bit underneath, or I could have used foam pads. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that in and a bit under there. So that's in position and just slightly up. So now I'm happy with where I'm putting. Just going to put some on the back.
Nice.
And slot it back in. So you go in there. So it's bringing the papers into the decoupage and pulling it all together. Well, that's what's in my head anyway. So I've got that down there. And now, excuse me, I know this aircon in here, it gets you really tickly. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 3 of the flowers. And do you know the best thing about the flowers?
Go on.
I love the box it comes in too. It's like one of them curiosity boxes. And it's black, so I don't even have to gesso it.
So this is, I didn't realise that this is the actual box that they come in. I thought this was just
the
to
display
show them.
piece.
Yeah.
I love the box.
So they will come in the block. Well, now...
That's the packaging.
Do you know what? I'd be using that box for a crafty project. You could even put the characters in there, so they wouldn't stand up fully, but you could cut them and...
No, but you could do like a half character,
Yeah,
couldn't
that's what I was
you?
thinking?
Because this was just a scrap piece of paper, so I was trying to see if it worked. And I don't, you know what I mean, I don't throw things away.
So that's a happy hour, £9.99 your price, saving £10. You are getting 100 of these handmade cast paper daisies, and you're getting all those colours coming in. So you've got 10 different colours. Beautiful.
So, you see, a lot of the time when you see me create bits and pieces, I add a lot of layers. But this time, there's a lot of layers going on in the piece itself.
Yeah.
So I'm just following the flow that way, and then I could put a greeting on there if I want, because most of the time I don't stick greetings on until I know who I'm sending it for, if I'm making in advance.
Fair enough.
And
that's
that way,
that's a good tip.
That way I can just stamp a greeting and stick it on.
Change the context.
Yeah, and it could be, you know, sorry you're having a crappy day. It could be happy birthday. It could be get well soon. It could be congratulations on X, Y, and Z. You know, whoever the recipient is. So that way I've made some cards up of a backup pile when you just need one and you forgot, or something's happened.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop that down on there, and that's quite simple. Why is that? Because it's crafting made simple.
Well, I love it.
There we go.
Dolly Dimples, crafting made simple.
You could go in with a bit of bling if you wanted, but I think it's quite a simple, shall I, card.
Nice. We'll have a little look. We're just going to get a shot of that. Oh, that's nice. Charmaine, that's beautiful. I love it.
Why, thank you.
Showing you ways that you can get the most out of your sets. Oh, something else I just want to bring your attention to, because we have got, let me pick these up. You can see we've got the 50 sheets of premium quality cream card, which you can see here, 300 GSM. If I just pop those down for a moment, I'll give it the test. So have a look at this. One thing to point out, and I always say here at Hochanda, presenters with your hands, very smooth, and you know Charmaine is passionate about stamping, so stamp like a dream, because we want smooth cardstock that stamps well. Listen to this, it's just a single sheet. Now that, come on, that is a thing of beauty. So it's passed the flick test. Should we give it the wobble? Yeah, that is the good stuff. You are getting 50 sheets, 300 GSM. So the beauty of it being 300 GSM, I mean, for $10.99, is you can use it for your card blanks. It will die cut like a dream. You can stamp on it, and I would imagine, Charmaine, even if you put water on there, it will stand up.
Yeah, I mean, this one, I saturated that with water. I mean, I've done some already, and I saturated it. Sorry, I'm showing you instead of the viewers. So I saturated that with water.
There we go,
Oh.
sorry.
So I've sprayed that one with water. Yeah, I've got a little bit of a curl here, but it's not going bitter and dropping to pieces. It still feels smooth.
It's a very good card, and you always bring us such beautiful cardstock.
I need
and
it for
papers.
construction. The one that I did in the first hour, that's the castle.
Yeah.
So I need it for construction, because that's what a lot of the stuff that we do. And
Yeah.
like when I'm making me books and things, it's the same card. And it's cream,
Yeah.
so it's not that stark white.
I'm smiling to myself, because talking about cardstock, I still get emails. Not long ago, I had an email from a viewer who remembers we did a show a while ago with those handmade papers, those beautiful papers.
Oh
You know
no,
that-
the people
Yeah.
keep saying bring them back,
What?
bring them back.
Are you
Because I
gonna
won't
bring-
post them out, because it cost me £7 odd to
You've
post out.
got to bring them back.
Yeah.
Bring them back.
Okay, I'll bring them back.
Yeah, I think you should.
bring them
Yay,
back.
all right.
I do love them, they're
We're going to
strucky.
hold you to that.
Strucky.
You're
I'll
gonna-
bring them
you've got to
back.
bring
I'll bring them back.
Okay, now, we've got about 3 minutes left, so I can just do a little bit of a recap. This fantastic collection, it's sold out in the previous hour. It's back on extended delivery. You are getting all 7 of these fantastic character stamps. They are true hero stamps in the very best sense of the word. Great size, so they are A6 stamps. You are saving £27, but if you're a Freedom member, the saving goes to even greater heights, £31.99. Look at what you can do. It works out £6.42 per stamp set. £6.42. And even better, that $44.94 can be split in half, courtesy of the flexi payment, $22.47. Today, you get absolutely everything sent out to you. And this, and so 3/4 of the stock gone. We have had a busy hour. All right, let's start seeing the possibilities, because the design team have worked so well. So when you start and work so hard to bring you these, so you could just use one character multiple times. That is very effective. That's beautiful, actually. I really like that. Or how about here? Do you see how having such a strong central image then allows you to build up around, but the eye keeps gravitating towards your image? And you can change the colour of the hair, you can change the colour of the jacket, the hat, the bow. It's all up to you. Start putting into, I mean, this is nice inspiration because put the character into a real scene, a setting in there. And speaking of setting, you've got the sun. Do you want to turn them into a fairy? You can do that. Add the wings, play around. Or what about this? Or how about, what's tickled you?
Play with the frogs.
Well, you got the frogs in there. Oh, that's cute. Can we just show you? Charmaine's just done something. Can you hold that up to the camera, Charmaine? Just show. Add the little frog on there as well. Because remember, you're getting the frog on top of the flowers.
Got one, yeah, one there with a red belly frog. There is a red belly frog. I can't remember the name. Just 3 little frogs. Now they're from Princess Louisa, her frog.
So you can take those out.
Yeah,
like
just
those.
have 3 times the colour of it.
And it's nice when you start putting them together. So this, I love this one. This I think is really, really nice. But look what happens when you put them all together. You see how well they do work as a collective because they're designed to work together or strong enough to work independently. Beautiful set, and I'm so glad that we've had a busy hour. This hour epitomizes, and actually it's so nice. Since Charmaine's been back here at Hochanda, we've had the kimono girls, now we had Here Come the Girls, and who knows, in the future, we did have that lovely email earlier on, could be expanding on the range. We might even see some chaps in the mix as well. The real star of the show as well, that flexi payment, $22.47, the £31.99 saving. If you're a Freedom member, you get absolutely everything. Actually, I tell a lie. The real star of the show is Charmaine. Charmaine, thank you so much.
Bless you, thank you.
When are you back?
Well, Dolly Dimples is back in a couple of weeks with Karen.
Yeah.
And I think it's about 4 weeks after that I'm back with an ODS.
Oh. Well, we look forward to that. You never fail to disappoint. How do we follow you guys on social media? Because I know people would love to share you their makes.
Dolly Dimples Crafts Limited Facebook page,
yeah.
And I'm also in the Crafting Together with All Brands group as well,
nice.
which there's quite a lot of crafters in there and inspiration, all different demonstrators. It's really good.
So please make sure to give Dolly Dimples a follow on social media. Big thank you to Charmaine, and also thank you to the whole design team as well. You've produced such great inspiration. Yeah, you've done very, very well. Now, don't forget the happy hour. You've still got a few minutes left. I know we're finishing now, but you've got a few minutes left too. So at the top of the hour, the happy hour will disappear. You're getting all 100 of those assorted, handmade cast paper dies for, sorry, daisies, not dies, they're daisies, for $9.99, saving £10. So the happy hour deal. Thank you so much for your time. Don't go anywhere. Plenty more coming up. So Tracy is here, All and Create Anniversary One Day Special. Oh, it's going to be a good hour. After that, we got Craft Yourself Silly, a happy hour, and then another fantastic hour with All and Create.
Hello, my name's Kay from Indigo Blue, and we've been established for 7 years, and together with my husband Alfie we design and manufacture our own in-house red rubber stamps. We also have our own range of paints, lushes and stencils. We're so proud that we've now got a reputation for such high quality products and the detail that we can manage to get in our stamps. So grab a cup of tea, join me and the team from Indigo Blue on Hochanda.
If you love cake and you love to bake, we've got something you're going to enjoy. Here at Hochanda's Crafty Kitchen, we'll be introducing you to brand new guest demonstrators from the world of baking and cake decorating, who will be on hand to inspire you with sugar flour making techniques, food flavouring ideas, baking kits in a bottle, and as well as showcasing some very fashionable kitchen aprons. Watch out for brand new products, some very bespoke to the baking world, but others you can utilise within the world of craft, which will allow you more flexibility between the different mediums. Intrigued? Well, set your temperatures, set your timers, and tune in every fortnight to see what's in the oven on the Crafty Kitchen.